It is extremely aggravating when you watch your gameplay and you start doing your commentary over it, and then you realize that you forgot to turn on your recorder. So let's try this a second time. Welcome to episode number 2 of Short Stories. I'm Mike, and this is a 33-1 Demolition gameplay on Bakara using the silenced ACR with C4 flashbangs, Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, and Stalker Pro with a solo FMG9 as a secondary, playing with Ryan, Zach, and Jimmy. And what I want to talk about today is my very creepy, very infamous 8th grade Algebra 1 teacher named Mr. Scholl. And take a second to think, for those of you who don't know who that is. When you hear the name Scholl, and I tell you he is a very old school, hefty, to put it the least, math teacher, your representation that you would get from that is probably pretty damn accurate as to what he actually looks like. So, very fat. He's very fat, and he has gray hair, grayish white hair, and it looks like a bad toupee. Like, it looks like someone took Jay Leno's hair, dyed it grayish white, and then fucked it with a rake and glued it back on his head, and he would always play with it. That's what that looked like. And not only was he fat, he was like super fat. Like he was like big but flat ass with huge beer gut belly kind of fat. And he had like neck fat and everything. But enough about his fat. What really made him a teacher that would stick out in my mind for the rest of my life is his personality and the odd things that he does. And I fucking fail with this Reaper so bad. I'm trying to get this guy in the corner, and I take 3 shots to get him because I suck using kill streaks. And anyways, aside from the gameplay, Mr. Scholl was a very odd person. He was just someone, if you met him, if you didn't know him and you were to try to have a conversation with him outside of school, oh, I get really lucky right here. I got distracted by myself while watching. And if you were to talk to him about something else other than school, outside of school, and you didn't know him, it would just probably turn out to be a really weird conversation. He would say something very awkward that would make you not want to be around him. And I know that because I knew him and was in his class every goddamn day in 8th grade, and I didn't want to be around him after 5 minutes in that class. I didn't want to be around him at all after like the first 2 months of school. So anyways, why he may be odd, you ask? Well, for one, he had a really, really lame sense of humor, where every holiday that came around when we had a break, like for the winter holidays and for Easter, we would just sit there the whole period, and he would tell us jokes that he had pre-planned on Smartboard, and they'd be really stupid and corny, and the only reason we'd laugh is like if it was slightly funny or if it was mainly just to laugh at him because the jokes were so fucking dumb. But anyway, so I just got distracted by my own gameplay again. I gotta stop doing that. But what else? What else was so annoying about him? Oh, not every day, but I would say every like week or every other week, we would be reviewing, and he would toss us Starburst every time we got a question right, and which, you know, at the time was really cool. It's like, oh, hey, free Starburst, awesome. But now that you think about it, with his creepy personality and him giving out candy, it kind of really fits the the stereotypical like pedophile thing, to where they give out candy to little kids, and it's just creepy when you think about it like that. And also, he was one of those old school guys that really, really liked puzzles. And oh man, I almost got fucked up by that Claymore. And it wasn't even like crossword puzzles or like Sudoku and those kind of puzzles, or even riddles. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. They were like not toys, but apparatuses, whatever, apparati, I don't know. Pardon my fucking stupid proper English. But they were these like devices where they pieces would be like stuck together certain ways, and you had to like take them apart, or you had to put them together or some shit. I don't know. They were really weird, and it took us forever to like try and figure them out. And I think I don't remember if this is true or not, but I think he gave out extra credit to the first person who could figure it out, like if they stayed in during lunch or something. Or if we had like extra time in the period after doing work, we could try and figure them out. But look at it this way: I was not one of the ones figuring that shit out first. I would be the ones where he would show it how to do it to the class, and like half the other class, I'd be like, "Oh, that looks easy," and then he lets us try it, and nope, nothing. Still can't get it because it's fucking stupid. I don't know. It was really stupid, but. The last really creepy / annoying thing about him is that I don't know if it would be like not as bad if he were fat, but he would sit in his low to the ground swiveling black computer chair while we were doing work, and he would just sit there and rub his nipples. Just sit there. This wasn't like a one-time thing where like he was just doing some deep ass thinking or something. And he would just be like, okay, let me sit here and fucking rub my nipples and creep out a bunch of 13-year-olds trying to do their math homework. And no, this was like a nearly daily thing. Like anytime we were doing work, he'd either do it for like a good 2 minutes straight, or he'd just throw on like a little quickie, just rub him for like a few seconds and then turn back to the computer. But we always caught it. And then we just look at each other like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, guys, that's my short story on Mr. Scholl. And oh man, this was a good one. So I'm sorry for not making one for like 5 or so weeks since the last one. But I promise you guys I'll be bringing them more often. And in fact, if this video gets 10 likes, I will make a short story and a high roller live, interchanging every week for the next 3 months. 3 months. So like next week, I'd make a high roller live. Next week, a short story, and then I go back and forth every single weekend. So yeah, guys, rate that like button if you want to see more. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day. Peace.